innovation been more needed in our community and in our province and across our nation. We are presently in an affordability crisis, we are in a housing crisis, and we are experiencing the societal impacts of not properly caring for people, not providing people with one individual who was a real standout. And that is who we are here to recognize this evening. Sandy, where are you? You were right in front of me. Sandy Congratulations to our Sandy McKinnon. Sandy embodies the spirit of Andy's legacy of improving community through collaboration. For that reason, I can think of no better recipient of the first ever Andy Scott Award for Social Innovation than Sandy McKinnon. So some of you here know a lot about Sandy, some of you not so much. So before I give out the award, I just want to share a little bit about our recipient for those who've never had the delight of working with her. Sandy is the Executive Director of Greater Fredericton Social Innovation, also known as GFSI. Sandy connects, through that work, she connects local organizations, not-for-profits, governments, sound familiar, community groups. She connects those people and she creates collaborative spaces that facilitate impactful change. Her leadership of initiatives like Community Food Smart, my favorite, Civic Tech Fredericton, and I know it's my favorite because it's her favorite and she loves it, and which addresses pressing local issues while empowering community members to actively engage in their community environment. There are just a couple of reasons why this work that you do is so important, and I have to just take a second to talk about Civic Tech, which I hope you're going to talk more about it. That the work through Civic Tech, and there are others in the room who can speak more importantly about what actually happens. But what I know that happens is every Tuesday night, they get together, they have pizza. I've been there and I have enjoyed pizza. But what they do is they reach out into the community, they've reached out to the city of Fredericton on different occasions and say, what are some problems that you have and how can we help you fix them? How can we, through innovation and technology, help you solve some of your problems? And in so doing, yes, they've helped solve a lot of problems, created some really great systems, but also the bringing of people together, bringing people of diverse communities together. Sandy, I feel you are one of our best retention tools in the city of Fredericton. There are people who started at Civic Tech because they didn't have they didn't qualifications or certifications. Working with you, they got to know the community, they got valuable experience, and now are here and living and working and enjoying life in Fredericton. So thank you for doing that. To me, that is, of all the work you do, that's one of my favorites. I feel it's one of those things that just ticks off all the boxes, and you made that happen here in Fredericton. Sandy also generously shares her knowledge and creates opportunities for those around her. The work you do with students, particularly your Renaissance college students, she's like my kids, my students, she talks about them all the time. They speak to how you have served as a mentor in their lives. I feel you're fostering the next generation of leaders, but you're also instilling within these young people a real shared responsibility in creating a better community for us all. So it's through selfless efforts such as these and an ability to unite diverse groups and just your willingness to get stuff done and make things happen. To me, that alone is also why you are so worthy of this award. You're involved in countless boards and committees. You lend your expertise, you lend your compassion. Sandy sits on the City of Fredericton's Affordable Housing Committee. She's the first, she takes the notes, she organizes the workshops, she does it all because she just wants to help. You are always the first to raise your hand. No one gets into this for recognition. I know you do so much that never does get recognized, and I don't think you care, because I know that's not why you're doing it. But I'm glad that we're recognizing this work, because that work also often, sometimes the most important work, goes unseen. And I want you to know that you're seen, and that all your contributions are seen and valued. I can think of no one more worthy of being honored in this way. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Sandy, for all that you do as a leader in our community, as a champion of social innovation. You are the perfect person to receive the inaugural Andy Scott Award for Social Innovation. Sandy, please come on over here.
I cry whenever anybody says anything nice about me, and I cry when they don't. Geez, it's a lot of crying. Thank you, Mayor Kate. Thank you to you, the team, staff at City, for always coming to the table every single time. You're always my first stop, so thank you for that. I wrote just a couple of things, and then I'm going to wing it for the rest of it. So thank you so much for this incredible recognition. I'm deeply grateful to stand here today, not just as an individual, but as part of a larger movement dedicated to creating meaningful change through social innovation. This recognition reflects the collective efforts of so many, from our board of directors, John Coates, Dr. John Coates, the godfather of social work. There he is, one of the founders of GFSI. Shanti, where are you? Right there. One of our board members, actually our vice president this year. And to the students, Mayor Kate referenced the social work, social action students. We have a handful of them every year. We've got 7 of them starting in January. To the Renaissance College UNB RC Students Leadership Program, 2 are here today. Hillary, Ellie, and it is my honor. You guys inspire me, and it's my honor to mentor the many leadership program students I've had over the years. To my ride or die, fill in the gaps, got my back, Kate Walsh. She's an RC grad. She's been with me. A lot of you guys know Kate. She's just always there for us. She lives in Halifax, so she couldn't make it here today. And also to the volunteers that work with GFSI, from bagging groceries, our bulk food buying program is 10 years this year. We bag between 350 and 450 bags of fresh fruits and vegetables every month and put them out into community. It is a program started here by GFSI and grown across the province. And, you know, there's so many projects and things that we work on, it's overwhelming. You can check out our website, it never ends. But to my Civic Tech and GFSI team, I want you to raise your hands up high. I want to see you. Right up. You know, we average between 40 and 50 people every single Tuesday night, and I always tease that I'm just making sure there's pizza in the house. And nonprofits come in and pitch ideas and projects, and the team have worked on so many, from doing data analysis to building the province of New Brunswick's first mobile application back in 2018. We launched that Riverwatch Mobile. To Shanti is the lead on the Greener Village, our local food bank meal planning tool. We're doing so much amazing work. To Ashwant and Kate, who led the Community Prosperity Hub, which is part of the Nonprofit Data Collaboration Project, and our friend Jules Maitland over there, who is part of that project right from the beginning. It's the only one of its kind in the country, and it's gaining so much recognition and acknowledgement of bringing the Sustainable Development Goals to the community level, helping nonprofits understand where they fit in the SDGs and how they can improve their processes and move the needle a little bit. There's a lot to say, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who's ever responded to my emails, and I'm really, really thrilled. Before I go, there are two more things. What I remember about Andy Scott. I remember that there was a vote in the House on marriage rights, on marriage equity, and Andy voted to support marriage equity across the country. And for that, he got physically attacked at his constituency office here in the city. But what I remember, I just kind of moved to Fredericton, and what I remember him saying in the news was when he voted thinking about his children, not about his parents. And that always stuck in my mind. Every time I hear that name of Andy Scott, I think about thinking about the future, not about the past, go forward. So to have my name in the sentence at all with his is quite an honor. And at the end of the day, you know, if you don't have the support at home, you got nothing. So, to my man, Wally. Thank you for bringing me food, making sure there's food in the fridge when I get home, something cooked, and for loving me the way you do. I love, love, love you. I bet you're happy you married me now.